exercise and physical activity for me was an extremely important part of my recovery. Just addressing my overall physical wellness. I think, the way I look at recovery is there's a physical component, there's a mental health component, and then a spiritual component. So if you don't address all three of those, then for me, I didn't have a whole lot of success. So, just the physical piece and running, did a lot for me in terms of discipline. It helped to motivate me to want to quit using drugs and to stay healthy in terms of that. And also, it helped to motivate and give me the discipline, I think, to quit smoking. I know that there were times where I thought, man, it'd be nice to have a cigarette right now. But I was in the midst of training for a marathon, and I had that thought that would come to me right in that moment. I was like, man, I got to run 13 miles tomorrow to train for a marathon. So why would I do such a thing right now? And I think it really helped me get over that hump when I was having that craving.
I'll say the first 3 days were really hard. But once I got past that third day, it wasn't so bad. Like, I thought about it, but the craving wasn't as bad as it was that first day. So, and I just kept telling myself that if I can get through one more hour, if I can get through another hour, if I can get through another hour, and then I knew eventually I have to go to sleep, and I would have all that time I didn't smoke, and that's what I did.
For me, what would have helped me if I had like somebody like an accountability person in my life, maybe a peer recovery specialist who I could have reported to and kind of had in my corner while I went through that, I think would have helped me. As far as suggestions for peers that are working in the field and addressing this issue, I was thinking about the stages of change and kind of identifying when clients are in that contemplation stage. I've noticed like when that has given me the best opportunity to even bring it up.
If there's ever an opening that another peer is says something about, oh my God, the cost of these cigarettes, or oh my God, I got to go out for a smoke, then there's an obvious opening to say something maybe. But there can be a natural opening or creating perhaps a time to have a discussion, like what are some of the habits that some of us are trying to change, or maybe getting together and having a habit tracking discussion, because especially nowadays there are so many apps and trackers, for fitness and those types of things. People are really embracing personal data.
But with the pushback, I tell them it's all about change. You're trying to change your lifestyle right now. You're trying to change the way you act, behave. This is part of that change. And every little step is the step that helps. Yeah, if you don't do it today, let's try it again tomorrow. Or when you think you're ready. It doesn't have to be exactly right away. I say, you got plenty of time. The main thing is to keep trying. You want to keep trying to quit if you're really committed to it.
One of the things about being a peer specialist is the power of your story. And, it's compelling to hear your struggle and hear how you were able to overcome that. And if you are a consumer, how do you handle your symptoms without this extra aid of the cigarettes? How do you manage? What are your wellness tools instead of using tobacco products? So I think the best type of role model is the type of role model that you see right here, is somebody who maybe was a former smoker and was able to quit, and how they successfully did that is something is a great thing to be able to share with people.